back again. Just a brief moment to thank everyone in this last 20 years. I've met so many wonderful people here online. I really have. Too many to name, because if I name some, then other will feel left out, and that's not the meaning. Um, the Von Halden clan, the people that we've 20 years plus, man. And someone was saying something to me about politics and difference. And listen, I would never, count someone out as being not a friend of mine due to their politics. They have the right to be wrong. And who knows, I could be wrong. And I don't judge people, even though I'm a Libran. And, most people don't realize the only one out of 12 that's different from all the rest is it's a device. It's not a living mythical being. It's a device. It's a scale. And everything does get weighed up eventually, on the scale of humanity and decency. And for all our new subscribers, thank you so much. Someone asked me about a filter. I don't use filters, man. I wouldn't know how. And what you see is what you get with us, unfiltered. How did I lose my teeth? Did I lose my teeth through drugs? No, I didn't. I lost most of the remaining teeth through chemotherapy. And I lost a lot more. I lost my hair, but it has given me a few years. And, we don't live every day with it. Cancer and incurable cancer changes priorities drastically. Things get very different. Things that were important aren't. Things that aren't are. And, we are all dying, in fact. We are. I guess I'm just dying a little quicker than everyone else. But, carpe diem, take the day, or, Molana, come and get it, whatever. But people were asking about Lisa and her lies, and Nate, and this, that, and the other. And would I do some commentaries? And I will. I love telling Lisa new asshole. So let me teach you a few things about Lisa. When people are using opiates, fentanyl, whatever the names are, heroin and morphine, you have lots of different opiates these days. Their breathing response and stimulants doesn't work as well as it should. Most people who die with opiate overdoses die with fluid in their lungs filling up because they're not breathing. And their stomach will fill in for the breathing. They're out of the diaphragm. The diaphragm, oh baby, baby. We'll get to him in a minute. Larry Telltale, Tattletale, stalker, obsessive, narcopath. But first, Lisa narcopath. Why is she, better script, keeping up with her lies? Lisa doesn't need to, because she's getting money. She doesn't need to keep up with her lies. And I had to laugh, making myself some more. Hurry up, just give me the fucking money. And then Lisa's just right up front with it. There's no play without pay. It's that simple, but that's the way it works in America these days. Oh, they got a delicious sweet. Oh, really? Maybe save that for Bonnie to chew up. Smarty people are happy people this week. People ask about these nails in this hand. It's because I play lute. I'm learning to play lute, the oboe. And nails are nice to have when you are plucking. What else? Is Bonnie really 89? Well, she's a lot older than that, actually. But between you and me, I don't ask ladies about their age. Jessica, from this whole Nick Harris, I mean, what more proof do you need that, the world is devolving and TikTok is a window into the devolution of humanity when people break in meth head, whatever, man. And, each to their own. I'm never going to judge anyone on what he uses, abuses, because I use and I enjoy, man. We don't see, what people say is active addiction. I don't see that at all. I really don't. It's either can you deal with it or not. Some people, reality is for people who can't handle drugs, or is it, the other way around? People are asking about Larry Tattletale. Larry's one of the worst narcopaths I've ever seen, and stay away from Larry. Up is down, black is white, and the moon is just the sun at night. They demand, they have such a lust, such an internal and huge demand for attention. And when your self-esteem is as low as Larry's is, and you tell tales like and Larry's very subliminal in a lot of ways, but Larry's time is almost near. I know for a fact that Larry happens to have people who get into other people's computers and listen. I can tell you that in a while. I'll show you that in due time. And she is a very, very dark soul. And when Jessica is a better looking woman than you are as an ugly man, I love, man. AI recognizes Larry Telltale I say aye. And male. Well, if that doesn't tell you already enough. But anything that comes out of Larry's mouth is thought about. It's lunacy, bring back asylums, man. I mean, seriously. Medication time and Nurse Ratchet yesterday already. These people are a detriment to society. Narcopaths on this level are absolutely lethal. They are. People underestimate just how lethal they truly are. They kill and poison people around them. Larry Telltale has been involved with four deaths now. I wonder, I hope no one out there looks for a FOIA request, for a Walmart footage of Larry choking his mother before she died. Oh, yeah. Because mum wasn't stepping up to the plate. Living in the past. Well, living in the past only lives in the past when you stay in the past and get worse. Change is the only constant in the universe. If you know what, yeah, bien sûr. But change is the only constant in the universe. Lisa's not caring about land because Lisa's getting fed and watered. And I heard someone actually say something about Lisa with child. I'm skeptical. But it's not that Lisa wouldn't put it out there for a couple extra. And Lisa's just hardcore about it. I mean, narcopath on her level, man. Lisa, it's not even the demand for the substance. It's the ability, the horniness of being able to manipulate people. Narcopaths, that's their greatest lust and horn up when they're in dickless desperation of a Larry Tattletale demand, status. The desperation is so deep, man, and the unoriginality isn't nothing sacred anymore. When you just steal every and anything from people. About Pure Butterfly, she was a beautiful soul. She was a really nice spirit. And, I won't even say, I have nothing good to say about her. We all have our crosses to bear. And some people's crosses are this and other ones are that. And the beam in one's eye is maybe not a matchstick in another one's. But I want to thank, I've learned so much from people on the internet. I really have. One of my greatest tutors, Peter Hyatt, he called me the little lie detector. He taught me so much of language words. Another question, how many languages do I speak? A few. I speak a few languages, but I've also studied language. And, from my classical schooling, I had Latin and Greek and those sort of languages, which are seldom today in schools. And modern languages also. But I really didn't like languages in school at all until I started traveling the world. When Bonnie was 17, Bonnie went to the United States. She went upstate New York. She worked in a huge mental asylum, which had been this mafia hotel, whatever. It's a crazy story. At 17, she was lifting on the roads in New York State when Michael Ross was killing girls, exactly like Bonnie. Bonnie was a German girl, not in Killeen, Texas. When she got to LA, man, Bonnie was turning heads. But why wouldn't she? She's a beautiful creation. She's a gift to humanity. I went the other way. I went east at 17, and I ended up in Jerusalem and a lot further, and with 50 pounds in my pocket. And we worked. We had a work ethic, and we had no problem supplying and providing for ourselves. Revenues. Someone asked me about revenues. Filth, utter filth, decrepit impotence, and closetedness, an absolute chat. Another one. Man, bring back human hamster wheels, I swear, man. Let's build cathedrals before we are spaded under, as Bonnie always likes to say. Anyway, there's so much more I wanted to say, but no, we're not filtered. We're unfiltered, and sometimes it comes across as, but I had to laugh at Mickey Mouse. Just give me the fucking money. Hurry up. I love Mickey Mouse. And Kai, I might be using some of your materials because someone had said, man, I loved your comment. So I'm going to go down a couple of rows of Lisa and just say how we feel about it. So the Lisa wise, with a very deep, the diaphragm from the palace of Placentia, because your lungs don't have enough oxygen resources on opioids, you get this very deep, very stomach undertone voice. Well, Lisa's got the inflection. Lisa's cracked out of her head. But Lisa will use, she's a poly user, she'll use anything, especially if it's your money and your dough. Lisa's more than happy to smoke blues, whatever, script writer. She doesn't need a script writer. Her scripts work all the time. I mean, it's that easy. She doesn't even have to keep up with her lies. I have very little sympathy for people who join the Lisa Richards, scam slam syndrome, you know, who at this day and age still fall the victim to Lisa Richards. It's hard to follow, it really is. But a fool and his money are easy partners. We blessed people. Money means nothing to us, and money is just material. But the one of the roots of all evil is, as we've been warned, you know, what people are prepared to do, the greed, the love of money, and what they're prepared to do, sell their souls in one way. And it is the most decrepit of all you know, of our carnal lusts, because it means power in the world we live in today. Power. Anyway, Bonito, come, Stu. So, thanks for being with us through 20 plus years. Smarty people are happy people. They smile all the time. Disregard Larry Telltale. Really, less is more. Do less of Larry and you'll feel a lot healthier about life. Don't hate Larry. That's what Larry really enjoys. Manipulating, causing even the base hate. Truth Uncensored. Wow, kudos. We were enjoying Truth Uncensored, the very short videos exposing Larry Telltale.
One thing for Larry.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, a puke bag, a larger dildo, lubricated lippy lube. Hi, Seamus. Hi, big buddy. Come boom chunka baby. Stevie's got one ready to blast.
No, Larry.
Oh?
Before you go.
Oh? There he's going.
A little tutorial. Zijn je aan het opnemen?
Is like, oh yeah, Bonnie. Bonnie says Larry's crochet is like a laser surgeon in Japan. You know, doing a bypass. Here we go.
This.
Yes.
Is it red? No.
It's 37 meters long and 3 centimeters wide.
It goes like this.
Nee, genoeg nou. Niet doen. Sorry.
No.
Nee, je moet iets laten zien.
So.
Oh, Bonnie.
Yeah, like so. Not like...
Close, yeah, not like a laser surgeon, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Try.
It's not like it's going to be anything at any time.
So.
These people don't create, they only create to destroy. That's all they do, to separate, split. So when you hear Lisa, that voice, you know what she's doing. She's doing, you know, heavy opioids. And you can see the nodding off and stuff, but we were saying, how easy is it? Mickey Mouse this morning was saying, somebody else needs $10. Larry needs $10 to holla. And Mickey Mouse said, just give me the fucking money and hurry up. So shall we end it there? Yes, we will.
Okay.
Sometimes less is more.